What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black, coming back to give y'all Kangaroo Black's preseason Heisman Trophy candidates. I got 5 guys on my list who I think will be Heisman Trophy candidates by season's end. Well, really, for one of them is a sleeper, and I'm gonna save him to last. Now, if these guys play like they played last season, if they stay healthy, and put up similar numbers to what they did last season, I think all of them will be Heisman Trophy candidates. All right, but I ain't gonna keep y'all long, so I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. And the first guy I got on my list is the reigning defending Heisman Trophy winner, USC quarterback Caleb Williams. This guy has been playing at an elite level ever since he stepped foot on a football field, a college football field anyway. All right, last season this guy threw for over 4,500 yards, 42 touchdowns to only 5 interceptions. He rushed for right at 400 yards and 10 touchdowns, all while playing behind a subpar offensive line. He did all that while being sacked 30 times. So he don't need an elite offensive line to do what he need to do. All right. He led them to an 11-3 record. 2 of those losses was by only 1 point. All right. So Caleb Williams, by far, last season was the best quarterback in the country. By far. All right. Last season, this guy won the Maxwell Award, the Walter Camp Award, AP Player of the Year, Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year, and he was a unanimous All-American, and all of it was well deserved. All right. If you want to talk about 2021, he took over for Spencer Rattler after Spencer Rattler got benched. All right. This was at Oklahoma when Caleb Williams was at Oklahoma. Spencer Rattler got benched. Caleb Williams came in and took off. He only started 7 games and threw for almost 2,000 yards and 21 touchdowns, and he ran for 6. All in as a freshman through 7 games. That is crazy. All right. So this guy has been playing at an elite level since he's been in college. He's going into his 3rd year, and I'm quite sure he'll, enter the NFL draft, after next season. So, or after this upcoming season. So, hey, I got Caleb Williams as a Heisman Trophy candidate once again, and I think he can win it. All right, next on my list is Michigan running back Blake Corum. Okay, Blake Corum, he got injured. I'm telling you, he's one of the best running backs in the country. He got injured last season, albeit was at the end of the season. He still couldn't come back after his injury, torn meniscus, and he sprained his MCL. So, hey, hopefully he's back at 100% for everything. What I'm reading, he is. But last season, he ran for over 1,400 yards, had 18 touchdowns. He averaged 5.9 yards a carry. Okay, so like I say, he's one of the best running backs in the country, and hopefully he can stay healthy this season. Okay, last season he was first team All Big Ten. He was a unanimous All-American. He won the Amici Dane Running Back of the Year, which is given by the coaches and media of the Big Ten. He also won the Chicago Tribune Silver Football. All right, they determined the best player in the Big Ten, and he was determined to be that. Okay, that award is given by the Chicago Tribune. Okay, so hey, Blake Corum once again will be one of the best running backs in college football if he's 100%. All right, I'll put it that way. And if he is, and he play all 12 games, he will be a Heisman Trophy candidate without a shadow of doubt. All right. So next on my list, Ohio State wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. All right. This guy, again, one of the best wide receivers in all of college football. Last year, he had over 1,200 receiving yards, 14 touchdowns, averaged 16 and a half yards per reception. This guy's crazy. Last season, This guy had 6 games where he had over 100 receiving yards. 6. All right. Made it to the playoffs. Although they lost, he got hurt in that game. All right. In the playoff game against Georgia. This happened in the first half. This dude had 5 receptions for 105 yards and 2 touchdowns. Remember, this is all in the first half. 5 receptions, 105 yards, and 2 touchdowns. All right, so he was eating them up. He was eating that Georgia secondary up. And if this guy wouldn't have got hurt, might have had a different outcome. And that is fact. That is fact. All right. So, hey, people can say what they want to say, but if he would have stayed in that game, it might would have been a different outcome. Because in the first half, they couldn't stop him. You could see that. Matter of fact, let me go to this. It says, okay, leading up to the game, talking about the playoff game between Ohio State and Georgia. Leading up to the game, Harrison's matchup against corner Keely Ringo was viewed by many as the potential key to the game. Harrison shown in the first half of the contest, catches 5 passes for 105 yards and 2 touchdowns. He did. Keely Ringo. I tried to tell y'all about Keely Ringo. He won all that. But anyway, I got Marvin Harrison Jr. on my Heisman Trophy list for 2023. Oh, last season, he was first team All Big Ten. Richer Howard Receiver of the Year. All right. And unanimous All-American. All of it. Well deserved. He'll be returning this year. I believe he'll be a junior. Sophomore or junior. But anyway, he'll be back this year. But Marvin Harrison Jr., one of the best wide receivers in the country. He will be returning next season. And I got him as one of my Heisman Trophy candidates. All right. Next on my list is Georgia tight end Brock Bowers. Another guy that has been playing on an elite level ever since he stepped foot on a college football field. Now, I know, like I said earlier in another video, I've never seen or heard of a tight end winning the Heisman Trophy. All right. I said this in another video. Had some Georgia fans say, hey, he won't win it because, Kirby ain't going to go to him that much or whatever. Okay. That's fine and dandy. But the guy is playing at an elite level. I believe he will be a Heisman Trophy candidate. He might not win it, but I believe he'll be a Heisman Trophy candidate. All right. So, hey, that's just my belief. I could be wrong. But Brock Bowers, last season, 942 yards, 7 touchdowns, averaging 15 yards per reception. All right. He had 109 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. So, matter of fact, he scored 13 touchdowns in 2021 also. So, but last year, 942 yards, 7 touchdowns, 15 yards per reception, 109 yards rushing with 3 touchdowns. Brock Bowers, by far, has shown the past 2 years he's the best tight end in all of college football. And like I said in my earlier video, I can't wait till he go to the NFL. I can't wait. But anyway, I got Brock Bowers as one of my Heisman Trophy candidates. All right. Not saying he'll win it simply because of his position. So, but hey, he was close to 1,000 yards last season. All right. So I ain't never heard of a UGA tight end having 1,000 yards receiving. Shit, it's been forever. Shit, I really ain't heard of a college player tight end having 1,000 yards receiving. I haven't. But he was close to it last season. So, hey, maybe he'll get it this season. All right. But anyway, those are the 4 guys that I got that I think will be Heisman Trophy candidates next season if they stay healthy and put up similar numbers. All right. Now, my sleeper. I talked about this guy in another video when I talked about the top 25 or top 10 SEC players heading into the 2023. This is my sleeper, and it's Ole Miss running back Quinshon Judkins. All right. out of Alabama. You know, he's from the state of Alabama, but he played for Ole Miss. Don't know how we didn't get it. But if he put up similar numbers as he did last year, he'll be a Heisman Trophy candidate too. Got to stay healthy though. But last season, the guy over 1,500 yards, closer to 16, but over 1,500 yards rushing, 16 touchdowns, averaged 5.7 yards a carry. Had 132 yards receiving and a touchdown. Also, this guy had made more defenders miss him than any other running back in the country. All right. So hey, this guy is a beast at running back. Just like Blake Corum, he's one of the best running backs in the damn country. Yeah. And that's fact. And guess what? He did all that last season as a freshman. His first year in college football. Elite. But anyway, last season, first team All-SEC, All-SEC. SEC Freshman of the Year. And he won the, is that Conley Trophy? Conley Trophy? Some shit like that. But anyway, he won it. It's given to the best college football player in the state of Mississippi by the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame. And he was the best player in the college player in the state of Mississippi last season. Fact. Without a shadow of a doubt. All right. So, Caleb Williams. Well, USC quarterback Caleb Williams. Michigan running back Blake Corum. Ohio State wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. And UGA tight end Brock Bowers. Those are my preseason Heisman Trophy candidates. And Ole Miss running back Quinshon Judkins is my sleeper. All right, so there it is. Like I always say, if you think somebody should be added to the list, I'm sure I probably left somebody off. I can't think of every damn body. So if you think somebody should be on the list, let me know in the comment section. If you think I need to take somebody off this list, let me know in the comment section, all right? So it is what it is. Nobody from my Alabama Crimson Tide made my preseason Heisman Trophy candidate list, but during the season, somebody could make it on my Heisman Trophy candidate list. And I hope somebody from my Alabama Crimson Tide do. But that's all I got for y'all today. And roll damn Tide.